People who've worked for scam call centers, did you know? And if you did, and stayed, why? At one place, when I was 19 or so that did public radio pledge renewals. Turned out the boss wasn't actually giving that money to anyone, just kept it. Bunch of suits and uniforms showed up and arrested him, shut the company down in the middle of the workday. No idea if he was ever convicted or what might have happened to him afterward. Worked for an environmental non-profit as a teen doing calls and going door to door. I didn't really understand the legislation we were getting signatures for, but hey, it's good for the environment. A very nice hippie lady invited me in and explained that the non-profit I was working for was financed by the oil companies and was trying to backdoor a way to remove any liability for spills in the Gulf. I did some research and, sure enough, that was indeed the case. Told everyone in my office. About half were horrified and the other were like, it's a live-in. I left and so did many others. It was a trash place to work anyway as you were paid by how much you brought in donations. Did you go back and tell the hippie lady? I bet she'd be glad to know she made a little difference by educating you. Yeah, and if she was in her 60s, but still hot, you could probably have gotten laid. It wasn't a scam, but I needed a job in college, so I went to the job fair. First booth I approached was the alumni center, connected with the hiring manager, and got the job on the spot. Come to find out, we had to cold call alumni and ask for a gift to the university. The cherry on top was that I was assigned a list of numbers of alumni who had graduated in the 60s and 70s. Few calls ended with widows upset or crying I was asking for their deceased spouse. I lasted 2 weeks and no called no showed. Not my proudest moment but needed out. I worked for a call center for about a month that bugged people to donate to charities with very similar names to actual charities, but less than 1% of the pledge would actually go towards the charity. When I found this out I felt anxious about it and left, basically ghosting on it. No manager or employee of any kind even so much as called once. When I missed my next shift I just stopped showing up and then never heard from anyone again. A few weeks later I got a call to my landline that I don't give out, asking if I wanted to come work for the exact same company. In my head I was like, do you guys even remember that I literally did work there and then just stopped showing up? Oh okay then. Definitely how a legitimate and not shady corporation would act. I'd say they know. Yes. Next time you get one of those scam calls about your car's warranty, go ahead and push the button to be connected to a representative. Ask them so you know you're working for a scam company that is making unsolicited robocalls, right? Best you ever get is a sigh as they continue to read the script, if they don't just outright hang up on you. Worked a call center in college, lasted all of 2 hours. We were collecting for some state trooper support fund or something, and there was a manager circulating on the floor with his own manager's headset where he could come plug in and listen in on your calls. Dude was a tool. Total Colin Farrell's character from Horrible Bosses type. You know that guy's dark purple dress shirt with skinny black tie, chain wallet, bad goatee, starting to lose his hair at 25, drives a Sentra with an expensive stereo in it, and smells like clove cigarettes. That guy. Cut into a call where this elderly lady went from sorry, I can't contribute anything this year to because I'm having surgery and blah blah, and Todd or Chat or whatever his name was is all bro. You just need to cut people like that off and get to the next call. Fuck em. I just realized that was not what I wanted to spend my time doing. Dark purple dress shirt with skinny black tie, chain wallet, bad goatee, starting to lose his hair at 25, drives a Sentra with an expensive stereo in it, and smells like clove cigarettes. Lose the chain wallet and car and I'd think you might be describing me at 25.